Sitting here with Trevin Giles, man. How you feeling today?
Feeling good. Just got to get a little bit of food in me. I'm glad that I got a fight right now. So yeah, it's going down tomorrow. I feel good.
At the weigh-ins today, you make weight. When did you hear about the opponent change?
Oh man, um, I heard about it right after I got the news from one of my cornermen asking me if I've been on Facebook, and apparently there was word going around saying that my original opponent was in the hospital, and my wife had actually just walked into the building and told me somebody was going to the hospital. I didn't think it'd be him though, but apparently it was him. And then I got rumor that he's probably not going to be fighting. And then right after that, I ended up hearing that James Krause raised his hand, which shout out to that guy. That's a big move. Um, that guy's the truth for doing that. But yeah, so all the props to him. But yeah, I heard like right after Arroyo dropped.
So was there a second that you were like thinking, oh man, I might not even fight? In between, phone calls
Yeah.
being made and stuff. How do you keep focused? When something like that happens.
So yeah, I definitely thought that I was hoping that I wouldn't have to just pack it up and go home. That's especially after weigh-ins. But I don't know. I guess I was just being hopeful about it. Being hopeful that something will fall through. When I talked to some of the UFC guys, they were telling me that the staff was telling me that they were still working on something when I asked them about the situation. So my wife let me know that should give me some kind of hope. And then, like I said, I heard Krause accepted the fight, and and so we still get to fight. But man, just staying focused, man. It's just been it's quite a quick change for me. But I mean, at the end of the day, a fight's fight. This is what we get paid to do. This is what I train for. This is what I cut weight for. So I'm just glad it's happening. The focus hasn't changed at all, really. I mean, I'm on point. I'm ready to go.
I was going to ask you that. Since the opponent changed, does the game plan change or does it still stay the same?
I feel like the game plan, it definitely changes. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna fight like I fight. I'm gonna go out there and make sure that I'm just comfortable and having fun and doing my thing, and I should be bringing home this victory.
What's it feel like fighting here at home? You were raised here in Houston, I believe, and you're from San Antonio. So you're a Texas boy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make it much easier for you to fight at home in home state?
Yeah, man, I love it. I love not having to travel. I got a little boy that's 9 months. I can't stand to be away from him. Got a beautiful wife. Can't stand to be away from her. So it's just great that they can be here. We don't have to go through the motions of traveling and making all these extra plans and stuff. And if I need anything, I can just go and drive out and go get it. So for me, that's great. To be at home and still be able to stay in the hotel and everything, and still be able to get away from all the other stuff that's work and family and all that stuff, and just be here in the hotel as if I'm away, but I'm still at home. It's been great. It's been a great experience for me.
And you are a busy man because you do work for the Houston PD.
Mm-hmm.
You're a father, husband, you're
Mm-hmm.
training. How do you juggle all that?
My wife, man, like she's great, man. She helps out a bunch. She makes sure that I have the least amount of stress on me as possible. She does a lot with our little guy. Just man, it's her, man. She deserves all the credit for that.
And what kind of support do you get from your coworkers? Do they tease you a little bit, or is it all? I'm sure it's all good, but
Yeah, I definitely get teased. I get teased about being a fighter and stuff, but yeah, like you said, it's all love. They have a little bit of fun with it, but those guys support me a lot. A lot of them were here at weigh-ins today. A lot of them are gonna be at the fights, and those that aren't at the fight are probably gonna be at work, trying their best to look at it on the phone. So I get a lot of support there.
You ever get recognized when you're in your uniform?
There was a couple of times where I won't say anybody recognized me, but I'll say that a couple of people looked at me kind of 2 times and told me that I looked like somebody. Like so there it seemed like there was a little recognition there, but I feel like with the with the uniform and stuff. I mean, anybody that's worked a job where you're, wearing uniforms and stuff, as soon as somebody's outside of that uniform, they kind of look different. So I don't think anybody really put a finger on me.
Sweet. So the first year, your first fight of the year, what kind of goals do you have for this year?
Man, I need to start up my undefeated streak again. So to me right now, I'm 0-0. I got to go out there and just get to work. It's a fresh year, getting a fresh start. I'm just trying to kick it off right. Go undefeated this year. Hopefully I can be active. Hopefully nothing gets in the way of that. But at the most, I'm trying to fight 4 times. If I can stay healthy, I'm gonna be taking these fights and racking up these wins.
Well, I'm saying you're starting out the year right. 2020 here at home. In front of your friends and family. Like you said, you look ready to put on the show, man. I saw you at the weigh-ins. You were cool, calm, and collective. As far as getting the opponent change even afterwards. You seem ready, man. You seem focused.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to watch this fight. Trevin, any shout-outs you want to give out to family, friends, or sponsors?
Yeah, man, just everybody that's been out there supporting me, man. I got a lot of people out there. Definitely shout out to HPD Northeast. A big shout to Adam and Jeremy over there at youre. Those guys have helped me a whole lot. I've had Larry Crow come out at camp. Plus, Morono's been there a lot. Me and him been getting some good sparring, some good rounds in, and he's been great. Everybody, man, everybody that's over there at youre, and everybody that's been chipping in and helping out. Just shouts to my beautiful wife, son, and my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Man, like I just. There's so many people to shout out, man, but just, again, everybody that's been showing love, whether it's on social media or whatever, everybody out there that's pulling for me, I appreciate you guys, and shouts to y'all.
Hey, Trevin, I can't wait to see this fight. You'll catch this fight on ESPN, UFC 247. Don't miss this fight, man. Trevin, appreciate the time, man. Best of luck to you tomorrow night.
Appreciate it.